Hello! I just came home from shopping, that's why my hair looks sort of random. So yeah, I thought it'd be a good time to film a shopping haul video. I've gathered a lot of stuff throughout the last month and a half. Probably a month and a half. Anyway, it's a lot of random stuff this time. I've got crafting stuff, skincare, perfumes. Lots of things. I have no idea what I'm going to call this shopping haul. But yeah. Anyway, I'll just show you all the stuff that I bought. Of some things there will be a review, of some things probably not, but you know. If you want to know more about some item I show you can always ask. Yeah, I'll just start with the clothes, like I've sorted everything in different categories. Clothing is only one item though. It's this petticoat. I actually bought this at Castlefest, which is a fantasy fair here in the Netherlands. And it has 2 layers. And it's really silky soft. Like I was looking for one mainly to wear underneath my fake 50s vintage dress. Like it's all 50s style, but it's actually just made new and not actually old. Yeah. Anyway, it needed a petticoat, so I bought this one, which fits with it really well. But then I thought I could also wear it underneath other stuff. Like it's not too wide. Like it's a nice petticoat, but it's not extremely wide. So I think this could still be useful for casual wear. So yeah, I'm going to do a video on some autumn outfits sometime soon. And you're probably going to see this one in this video as well. Then I also went to do the record store as usual, because I can't go shopping without going to the record store. And I bought more vinyl, which also isn't very surprising. But yeah, I kept it at 3 this time. Kept it at 3, is usually I only buy 2, so yeah. These 3, by the way, are actually reprints. I usually try to go for the real old ones because, I don't know, I just like it when they're really old and not old music but printed on, like this was reprinted in like 2013 or something. But yeah, either way, you know, it was all the heads and I do actually like all of them. So yeah, I bought this one and this one. And this one, and for the Saturdays I also want to do some DIY stuff as usual. I don't know actually if I ever did DIY stuff for Halloween before, but I want to do DIY stuff. And one of the things very original that I want to do is to make spiders. So I bought these things. I have no idea what they're called. Oh, pipe cleaners. It actually says in English. Pipe cleaners. Yeah, in black to make spider legs. And then I've got pom-pom balls in like different sorts and sort of shades of purple. For the bodies I think I'm going to use the glittery one because 1, they're glittery, 2, they'll make it look like very hairy spiders, which is cool. And I also bought round eyes to glue on. They had like this whole category of all different sizes of eyeballs. I picked the 10mm one because, like, in comparison to the balls, they will be like cute and large but not too big. So yeah, you're going to see this later in the video. I also, this is probably the most boring thing I'm going to show, bought some more earbuds. Like 1 pair is actually already on my iPod, but I bought 5 in total. And all in all it cost me like €8 for all 5 of them together. And yeah, they're just like, they're flat, flat cord, so they don't twist up all that easily. They're the inside the ear sort of thing. I'm not sure what they're called actually, but just things that really go in and don't fall out, which is very nice. And yeah, they also have this clip-on thing, which I never use, but you know, it's nice that they have it. And they're also supposed to work as a headset, although I've never tried that before. But yeah, really I just bought them to listen to music. And I used to always buy the Sony ones, which are really good. But they're €14 a pair, and on average they last me about a year or less. I think my personal record is murdering them within two weeks. So yeah, after I murdered the last pair within 2 weeks, I was like, I need to buy cheaper ones. So instead I bought these, which were like less than $1.50 I think on eBay. Like ridiculously cheap. Like what I searched, these ones are from the brand Langsdom, whatever. Yeah, you could just see what they look like, but I just searched the like free shipping and then the cheapest version. They're from Asia and they're like really cheap. And yeah, that way it's not such a problem if I murder them again. And then on to the next category, skincare. For a start I bought these Fruit of the Earth, this Fruit of the Earth aloe vera gel. Which is just 100% pure normal aloe vera gel. There's nothing added to it, no color added, no other stuff added. And yeah, it's very good for sunburn, so of course I buy it at the end of summer. But yeah, it's dry skin, irritated skin. It's also good as a hair mask. It's good for your skin, like for your face, for your body, like nails, whatever. Like, it's just really good stuff for a lot of different things. And I also bought this very cheap nut cream. Like, it's sunscreen but with some sort of nut oil in it, which is supposedly good for the skin. Either way, I just bought it as sunscreen. It's from Kruidvat, which is my favorite cheap drugstore. And yeah, the reason I bought this was actually my favorite sunscreen ever is the one by Australian Gold with the self-tanner in it. Like, it smells delicious, it works really well. And yeah, like, it doesn't go sticky or anything. Like, and it has the self-tanning stuff, which is very nice. But it's also almost 30 euros a bottle. So yeah, for work and all, I just thought I need a cheaper one because I use it almost daily in summer. So again, I bought this at the end of summer. Anyway, I gotta work on my timing, but yeah, either way, this is SPF 50 and it was less than 5 euros a bottle for 150 milliliters, so that's definitely not bad. And then I bought a bunch of stuff at Yves Rocher, like I ordered it again online, and yeah, one thing I bought is this Pure Blue eye makeup remover, which I just use as an overall complete face makeup remover. I don't think, like, does anyone actually do that, use eye makeup remover for the eyes and then another makeup remover for the face? I don't know anyone who does that. Everyone I know just uses one. But yeah, anyway, it's technically an eye makeup remover, and yeah, this is sort of that, if you shake it, it all goes one color and you can use it. And then it just spreads itself into two different colors again. It's pretty cool. Which was originally the reason why I bought it, but I actually kept buying it for the simple reason that it's literally the only one so far that I've tried that doesn't either make my face completely greasy or irritates my eyes or both. And then there's my favorite hand cream, which actually is the only hand cream I know that does that. It sinks in completely, like it doesn't leave my hands sticky, but it's like, it's hard to describe, but it somehow seems to have a protective layer around my hands right after using it, which is very nice. Like, it actually lasts for some time. I've never actually counted the minutes, but you know. It's called the this is gonna be horrible French again. Beauté des Mains Hands Beauty Care. It has arnica in it. It has a picture of a flower next to it, so I'm guessing that's a flower, but I'm really not sure. But that's in there and it works really well and it smells nice like flowers, so it's all good. Then these next products I'm actually going to do a review on, like another combination review. They're both feet products, which I actually never tried before. Like, if I remember correctly, I mainly bought these because I needed to get to a certain amount of, like, you know, like, I needed to get to a certain amount to get free shipping. So, yeah. That's why I bought these. Yeah, one of them is a anti-fatigue iced gel. It's supposed, like, it smells really fresh. I already did smell it, I didn't use it yet. But like after a long day of standing on your feet, then you're supposed to be able to just cool them down and don't have tired feet anymore by using this. And also this stuff, by the way, like it's a foot scrub. Yeah. It seriously smells like cookie dough. Somehow it also looks like it. It smells really, really sweet and tasty. Like, I seriously, like, I really need to stop myself from trying to lick it, because it's really like, it looks edible, it smells edible, it probably won't taste edible, and I'm not going to try it, but yeah, anyways, it's a foot scrub, and I'm definitely going to review this as well together with this. Just because both smells very, very nice, but also I never actually used a, you know, singular foot scrub before. Like, as usually I just scrub my entire body with a normal scrub. And then I also bought two eau de toilettes, not actual perfumes, eau de toilettes by Yves Rocher. Pretty much the only brand of which I pretty much like all scents is Yves Rocher, so when I buy new perfume or eau de toilette stuff, I usually go for Yves Rocher. One of them is Pop Exotique. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Also, I'm not sure they still have this. This is a limited edition. But those don't go very quickly at Yves Rocher. It's usually, at least here in the Netherlands, so they might still have this. And no, I can't open the bottle, well, not the bottles, but the packages without ruining them. But yeah, the bottle actually doesn't look very interesting. Like, it's usually I like perfume bottles, but this one just looks sort of random-ish. Not very interesting, but the smell is very, very nice. Like, it's very, very fruity and fresh, and personally to me it doesn't smell too summery to use in autumn and winter, so I'm definitely going to continue to use it. It smells very, very fresh and clean almost, so yeah. And the other one is called Nature. I gotta admit, I mainly bought this one for the bottle originally, because I don't quite remember how they actually described it on the website, but it wasn't a very good description. Like, it basically told me absolutely nothing about what I could expect in terms of smell. But yeah, I bought it for the bottle because the bottle does look cool. Like, it's sort of shaped like sort of a leaf. At least it's supposed to look like that. So it's pretty cool, and it actually turns out to smell very nice as well. It sort of has a scent like forest after rain, like a very natural forest, you know, like with leaves and just trees all around, and you know, pine trees and stuff. It just smells very, very much like that after a bout of rain. And then lastly, I bought a bunch of nail stuff. For a start, I should explain, by the way, those of you who watch my nail tutorials probably know this, because I've been doing it for a few weeks already, but I'm cheating with my nails. Like, they're still my natural nails, like this whole length is still my own, like it's my natural nail. But on top of it is like 2 or 3 layers of gel nail polish. So yeah, pretty much I'm half doing false nails. Like half false nails, half normal nails. Like a hybrid form of natural and fake nails or something. I'm planning on doing a video about it, but I need a better explanation for it first. Anyway, yeah, it's just like I use gel nail polish because it's way, way stronger and it strengthens my nails. So pretty much I'm just using, like, I'm creating fake nails using my own nails as nail forms. Sort of. But the point is, I didn't want to continuously remove gel nail polish because, for one, it's very, very, very tedious and annoying to sit around with acetone on my hands for an hour. And second, it's not very good for my nails. So what I do instead, because I use the gel nail polish by China Glaze, by the way, like as a base for this I use the nude shade. The nude shade, I have multiples. I use Innocence by Gelaze from China Glaze. But it barely has any lifting, so yeah, what I just do is use this e-file, which I actually bought for very, very cheap. Like, it doesn't have this whole box with it, like it's really just this thing, and then this little thing here is the on-off switch. And there's also obviously a lot of file bits with it, but they're like over there somewhere because I forgot to grab them. It came with 6 of them in different sizes and for different purposes, so you just put those on top of it and then you can use it for filing. But yeah, what I just do is I do the gel nail polish, then I buff it, then I use base coat, like regular nail polish base coat. Then just regular nail polish, and I just do my nail art as usual and finish it off with normal top coat. And then yeah, it just stays on my nails for like a week, and I don't think you can see it from this distance, but it does sort of wear off on the tips like the normal nail polish. But the gel nail polish underneath just stays intact and keeps protecting my nails, so that's really very, very, very nice. Really nice, very, very nice. Trying to say 2 things at once. I only realized now that I actually forgot to switch on the candles. Oh well. But yeah, anyway, because I don't continuously want to remove it, I decided to just use a e-file from now on to file off the color and buff them. And yeah, then I can just continue on doing a new nail art. So yeah, that's very cool. By the way, if you also buy, I don't know if it goes for all the cheap nail files, but with this one, it just basically it stopped turning. Like the engine still worked, but it, like the file bit stopped working, stopped turning after like 2 nails with it. So I handed it over to my dad, and he opened it up, and actually turned out that the circulating thing. I'm really not a technical person, by the way, but like the thing that turns, that actually wasn't attached to the engine anymore. So he glued it back together, and now it works perfectly again. So if you're having a similar problem, just get someone to open it up and fix it for you, because it might very easily be fixed. I also bought 2 regular nail files from Kruidvat, that budget store again. Like, there's 2 of them. They're both exactly the same, although this one obviously has already been used. And when I'm only like fixing up 1 single nail, then I'm not actually using the e-file, because for 1 single nail I don't feel like making the effort. So then I just use a hand file, and these came in a package of 2 with this little box with it. It has a core side of 180 grits, and it also has a 240 grits side on the other side. So yeah, I use this to like remove, like to, well, you know, file the edge of the nails obviously, and also to remove products. and then the other side to buff it. And then lastly, we're finally on to the last products. I bought a bunch of stuff at Born Pretty Store. I actually ordered a whole heap of stuff, but this is the, you know, first thing to arrive. So the other stuff will be in the next shopping haul sometime. But yeah, I bought some jars of the, like, I think most of you probably have already seen it, like in, you know, other people's videos. The powder that you can like rub onto gel nail polish. I bought this stuff and also a holographic one and a mirror one, but those still are yet to arrive. I'll make a video on it specifically about the powders once I also get the other ones. But yeah, maybe you can see it from a distance. This one doesn't have the powder, this one does. It sort of gives a pearlescent shine. Like, this one isn't very dramatic or very visible, but it just gives sort of a pearlescent shine to it, which is very nice. Also, it comes with a really tiny, cute little applicator. But yeah, again, I'll do a whole video on these powders once I have all of them. I also bought a buffing block, which I actually bought before I bought those other files, but yeah. I don't know, I can always use more files, almost dropped it. It's a very bright neon shade, like it's a random color, you can't pick a color, they just send you one. But yeah, I'm happy with this color, it's very bright. And then the very last thing I bought is nail glue. This is Beep, however that's pronounced, Bond nail glue. It's very strong. Like, I gotta admit, I didn't expect a lot of it. Like, for a starter, bottle comes only 3/4 filled. For some reason, but yeah. It turns out to be far stronger than anticipated, because this here, these have been on there since the day before yesterday. And yesterday I worked as a postman. We had folders and everything, a lot of mail. And they're still on there, which is very rare. But yeah, so I'm pretty sure you could glue an elephant to the ceiling with this stuff. It's very strong, and I'm definitely going to use more rhinestones now that I have this, because now I know they'll actually stay on there. So yeah, that's my entire shopping haul for today. I'll have to wrap it up now quickly, because my batteries are almost empty. Well, not my batteries, but the camera's batteries, obviously. Anyway, if you have questions about any of these products, then you can always ask me. I'll try to give you a useful answer of some of the products. I'll do a review or a specific video thing. For now, I hope you enjoyed watching this. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye! I feel like buying something sweet and yummy. I usually go for waffles. So yeah, especially with like, that's like, I'm not sure what